It's a bit longer than 30 minutes. Hello, this is John's Gaming here, and welcome back to another Let's Play on the MotoGP 17 series. As you can see, we are back on Rider Career for this week. It is Wednesday, and today we're going to be starting the whole season on the game, and we're going to be doing two races. We're going to be doing Qatar that we're doing right now, and then Argentina qualifying, and then the Argentina race. So this is the second episode of Rider Career. It's not Managerial Career, it is Rider Career, because Managerial Career will be on tomorrow, so make sure you stick for that. And we'll be doing the Moto2 depot because we have nearly finished Moto3, so yeah, so make sure you stick to that episode tomorrow on Managerial Career. But anyway, let's head back to Rider Career, and we're just starting Moto3 at Qatar. And you can kind of see on the front, we have got a bike, we have got a KTM. I don't think I know you didn't see it in the last episode because I was on the Red Bull Rookies Cup bike, but you can kind of see that I've sorted my bike out. I'm on the KTM, which stands for Red Bull, and I did actually do the qualifying last week. By the way, I did do the qualifying before I started because I don't want to really do two qualifyings. So I did do the qualifying last week, and I managed to qualify on pole. You can see there, I managed to qualify on pole, and yeah, hopefully it goes really good. And it's a Red Bull KTM, and hopefully it should go really good. So here I am on the front row. We've got Venati, and I think that's Canet on the front row. So hopefully we can do pretty good. And let's go and see how the second episode goes. And it looks like I've had a good start at the moment. Not a bad start. Let's try and see how the front start. Looks like Canet's got in front of me already, but hopefully we can get him on the inside. There we go. We've got a little bit slightly wide there, but I think we've got the pace. And there we go. We slightly went into the lead, and now we're in the lead. There we are. And I have changed my helmet, by the way, for Rider Career. You can kind of see that I have got a different helmet on than what my other helmet is, just because I don't want to really copy it. So I decided to myself to go a little bit different. But I will be changing my levers, by the way, because I was supposed to be changing my levers, but I totally forgot for doing the qualifying. So yeah, I'm going to be slightly doing the levers in the video. I don't know what colour to have, probably green. I don't know, maybe blue or something, but I will be changing those after this when I do the Argentina qualifying. So yeah, because if you don't know what I'm doing in this series, by the way, in Managerial and Rider Career, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to complete all of them at the same time. So when Managerial is finished, which will be a long way, I'll be moving on to Rider. And then when Rider's finished, that'll be the game completed, and then I'll be waiting until MotoGP 18 comes out, which will be the next one that'll be on the pack. And I don't want to really talk about MotoGP 18 because we're in August already now, because it is the 2nd of August today. If you don't know, it's August, and yeah, so wanted to let you guys know. But I know that this series will be carrying on until next year probably. Because I might not be starting MotoGP 18 until I finish this one, because I don't want to really start them at the same time. So it might go a little bit down slightly on the channel because there are all the college happening and all that. But hopefully I'll be able to do 2 videos a week when I do start college. But if I don't, I will be cutting down. But I do like doing MotoGP. It is a really good race to do, and yeah, hopefully when I do start MotoGP 18 next year, it might be a little bit like slightly downwards as when the date comes out, but we'll have to find out. But yeah. But anyway, after all that chatting, we're in the lead right now. We are in the lead on our KTM bike, because what the difference is between this one and Managerial is because in Managerial Career you get to have your own rider. As you can see, I've got my own rider right now. But yeah. Yeah, just leave it outside, please. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, what the difference is between them is because on Managerial Career you get to have your own, you have your own rider, and you get to have your own bike and your own levers and all that. And then on Rider Career, you do the same thing, but you just don't have your own levers on. So you can see that I'm on a different bike because I'm in Rider Career. But in Managerial Career, you get to have your own levers and all that. So I know it's slightly different between them both, but because the problem is about the old MotoGP games is they didn't actually have a second career mode. They only had one career. So like in MotoGP 15 or MotoGP 40, they just used to have one simple career, and you get to have your own rider and all that, and get to be on an own bike. But when the Rossi game came out last year, there was only one career mode you can do, which was called, I think it was called MotoGP Career, I think it was called. And then on this one, they're bringing an update out where you can have two careers, so you can have Rider Career and Managerial Career. So because Rider Career is actually the new one, because that's not been out recently on the old games and all that. So yeah, I was quite surprised. But if you don't know what's between them, by the way, is because on Managerial you get to have your own bike and your own levers, and then on Rider Career you get to have your own rider, but be on an official bike, which is what I'm doing now. So that's the difference between them. So yeah, that's one to let you guys know about it, because if any of you don't know, I just wanted to let you know. But yeah, at the moment though, we've actually pulled a right good lead at the moment. I don't know how many seconds we are in front, but I've just realised that we're so far ahead. I'm going to see what the split is at the. No, it looks like the split's not coming up, so we don't know what it is. And yeah, so there's only going to be Argentina today, and then after that will be that'll be the end. And then I think next week's episode we might do 3 next week to make the episode really long, but we'll have to go and find out. Because since we've only just started, I just wanted to make it a little bit longer. So yeah, we will definitely do Rider next week, and it actually will be my final week on Rider next week, because that week after that I'm going away on camping. I'm going to Mablethorpe, going on camping. It's actually like a camping area. It's actually not in Mablethorpe. There's like a big green grass area that we're going to be putting our tents up, and it's actually really good. So yeah, there will be no videos while I'm away. There might be some random videos I might be doing on my face, but apart from that, there might not be much happening in the week. So I won't be uploading as much on that week, because my gaming's going to be cancelled for that week because I'm away. It will still be on next week though, but that'll be the final week. So it will be the final week on Rider Career until I go away. So it'll be episode 3. So yeah, it will be the final week on my gaming next week. See, I will let you know for next week anyway. But we might as well just carry on with this, because at the moment though we have actually stretched. I don't know what lead we've got. We've got a big, massive lead at the moment. I don't know how many seconds we are in front, but we've just literally just pulled a big, massive gap at the moment. After all that chatting, we've literally pulled a massive gap. I might have to start at the back of the grid in the next race, because I just realised at the moment we've just pulled a big, massive gap, and at the moment I might have to start at the back of the grid in the next race. All right. Yeah, look at how many seconds we pulled in front. Yeah, we've got to give ourselves a pat on the back for that race, because we were so far ahead in that race. I might have to start at the back in Argentina then, because since it was really easy, and I did actually pull the pace off a little bit. But yeah, I might have to start at the back of the grid in the next race, guys, which will be a good thing. And there is 25 points at the top on my KTM. John McPhee's got second. That was a good ride by John McPhee. I didn't know he was right up there. He's got second. Cadet's got third, and Jorge Martin's got fourth. And the Constructors Championship, KTM are in front with 25, and Honda are 5 points in 20. And there we go, guys. That was my first win. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's the achievement. Beginning luck, winning a Moto3 race in Rider Career. Yes. Yep, I knew I got one of those anyway. And there we are then. I managed to get my first win on Rider Career on the new season, which was really good. And yeah, it was a really good start there. So yeah, I'm going to be turning qualifying off because I don't think there's no point doing it in the next race. I don't think there's really no point, because I think just because there's just really no point. I'm just going to start doing my rider customization for a minute, because I just want to change my boots and gloves. So let me go. I think it's on rider gear. Here we go. So let me just change my boots. Let's go and have them. Let's go and have them as green, and let's go and change our gloves to green as well. because they're really good in green. There we are. And there we go. Let's that should be saved now. There we are. So we've literally just changed ourselves. I don't want it to really be the same. And there we are. Okay, then let's go and start the next race. And we're at Termas in Argentina. And very quickly, I will definitely turn off the. Do you get to turn it off when you go there? I just got a message from my crew team, Benjamin Scott. Okay then, so let's go to the next race. And oh, here we go. So I'm just going to quickly just turn qualifying off because we don't need it on anymore. Because since that was a really easy race. So yeah, we're going to be starting from the back of the grid a little bit early, just because it was just really really easy. I think it's because we're on a faster bike. Because in Managerial Career we were struggling on that. We're struggling at the back of the grid, weren't we? But at least we'll be on a faster bike for that tomorrow's episode anyway. So yeah, let's go and do the next one. And it's at Turbo Risco in Argentina. I think I said that right. I don't know whether I did, but yeah, second episode is underway. So yeah, there will be one more episode next week before I do go away, because I definitely want to go away, because I don't want to really do YouTube in the whole holiday. So yeah, I will be going away on that week. So yeah, there'll be no gaming videos on that week, apart from there might be some random videos I will be doing on my face, like saying I'm at camping or I'm at Maplethorpe or something. I don't think I will be doing a vlog, just because I think it's only like 1 week. So yeah, I might be doing probably just some random videos. I'm just going to do some random videos. Excuse me. Okay, let's just go and do this very quickly, because I like to do that. So yeah, make sure you stick for Managerial Career tomorrow, because we will be continuing. And make sure you do stick for the Lovely World, because the Lovely World episode will be on today. But it will be on a little bit, probably about an hour later than this one, because I need to get my dinner and all that. So yeah, the Lovely World will be still on today, so make sure you stick. But anyway, let's go and do it. And I have changed my boots and gloves, because I didn't want them to really match. So yeah, let's go. Let's go and do the second race. And at the moment, we've had quite a good start at the back. You can see that I have started from the back of the grid, just because it was just really easy in the last race. So let's try and see if we can get some guys on the inside here. It looks like I've had a good start. We've got Suzuki up next. Managed to get him up there. Look at that, we're in 22nd place already, so we've made 10 places up in that corner. It was a really good start. But anyway, let's keep doing it anyway. And it looks like we are slightly losing pace off the front guys. But hopefully we can catch him up on this half. See if we can get him on the inside here. I think we managed to get him there. There we go, managed to get Binder. Managed to get Binder there. So now we're in 20th, still not in the points yet, but we've got plenty of time, because we've got 2 laps to go, so we've got loads of time on the first lap. And here we go. Let's try and see if we can make some moves up. Oh, look at that! That was a really good overtake there, and we're now in 18th place. So we're 3 points away from the points. So we've got Della Porta up next, which will probably be an easy guy to get. Try to see if we can get him on the inside anyway. Here we go. There we go. Managed to get him up there. Oh, grass a bit there. I went a little bit wide, but I was okay. So next guy is DeLillo. Try and see if we can get him on the inside. Yeah, hopefully you guys are really enjoying the series. I will leave everything in the description down below of all the details about the series. So if any of you don't know what the series is, I'm trying to complete Rider Career and Managerial Career. We're trying to defend myself or do something like that. So it will be still going on until next year, because I know that I haven't done much videos on these lately, because I've been away and I've been doing all other games and all that. But I will be doing an episode next week, so make sure you stick. And hopefully you guys are really enjoying the series. I know that it's not the best series to do on my channel, but hopefully you guys have been really enjoying it. yeah, hopefully, guys, I've been really enjoying the series, and it's a good series to do. But the problem is, I don't have enough time to do it all the time, which is a little bit annoying. But because I do usually do like other games and all that, so I don't usually have a lot of time. But hopefully, you guys are really enjoying it anyway, and make sure you do stick for the managerial career tomorrow. That I will be starting at Moto2. So yeah, make sure you stick for it. No, it looks like someone has crashed. I don't know who that was. I'll have to look in a minute. Oh, it's not coming up on the screen, so I don't know. But I know that someone crashed. Looks like it was a Honda that crashed. Yeah, it's not coming up at the moment. Might come up oh, it's still not coming up yet. Maybe it's already come up and I've not seen. There we are. But we'll forget about that. We've got past Mia, not Mia, Mingo, sorry. So got past him, and we've still got one more lap to go. And we're only in 10th place, so hopefully we can try and get another win. Try and see if we can get these guys. There we go. Managed to get Antonio on the inside there. And I might actually just spoil alert, guys. The MotoGP is back this weekend. MotoGP is back this weekend. Yippee! MotoGP is back this weekend, and I'm actually looking forward to it. I think it's at Bruno, or is it Spielberg? I think it's at Bruno for round 10. So, yeah, MotoGP is back this weekend in real life. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good race. Hopefully, that Marc Marquez can slip his lead. I don't even know who's in the lead anymore in the World Championship. But yeah, MotoGP is back this weekend. I might give you details for next week just to see who won the race. But yeah, it is back this weekend, and I am looking forward to it. And it's at the Czech Republic at Brno. It's going to be a really good race. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully it should go pretty good. Hopefully all the teams and riders are looking forward to it, and even including all the riders looking forward to it, because they've had like a 4-week break, and it's going to be good that they can get back to their routine of racing and all that. But yeah, and John McPhee's getting in the way at the moment. I'm trying to get him on the inside. There we go. And we're in 3rd place now, so we've only got these 2 riders now, which is I think it's Martin. Is it Martin and Canet up ahead? Yeah, Martin and Canet up ahead. So we've only got these 2 to get, and then we've done the race. So hopefully we can get them on that corner, just around here. Oh, Canet got in the way. Hopefully we can get him on the inside. Come on, let's see if we can get him on the inside. Martin's in the way slightly. Can we get him? There we go. Managed to get him. Hopefully he don't get me back. Come on. Let's try and get a good win. Oh no, we're side by side. Let's see if we can get a good win. And I think we've got it. There we go. Managed to get a win at the end on Argentina. That was a good race, that one. That was actually a good race. That was actually a really good race on the cards. I really enjoyed that. But there we go, guys. That was the second race, and that's 2 points now. That's 2 double wins, and now we're on 50 points, separating 17 points to Jorge Martin and then Canet in 3rd place. And KTM are now 50 points ahead in the constructors, 10 points behind Honda, and Peugeot and Mahindra haven't got any points at the moment. So there we go. Then that was my second race at Argentina. I don't want to call this title, but I will let you guys know. But yeah, that was episode 2. So episode 3 will be on next Wednesday. So make sure you stick for that. And as always, down below there'll be a link to that in the description to the next one once that is online. It's been a really good race, this one, though. So the next one, which will be next week, and will be on Circuit of the Americas, and we'll be starting from the back of the grid. So I think I might do 3 next week, just because it is my final week. So I might do 3 next week, just to spoil the pack a little bit more. But yeah. So yeah, hopefully guys really enjoyed my second episode of Rider Career. There's going to be a link in the description to part 3 of the series once that is online. Also, the playlist will be down below saying Rider Career, MotoGP 17 Rider Career, if I want to go and watch it that way. It's been a really good episode, this one, though. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed. So the next one, which will be episode 3, next Wednesday, will be on Circuit of the Americas on the KTM bike. And hopefully it should go Should go really good. And I will be starting from the back of the grid again, so make sure you stick with that. And Austin's not one of my favourite circuits as well, because it's got one of those twisty turns and all that, so hopefully it should go pretty well for next week's episode. And that'll be online then, so make sure you stick for it. And that'll be episode number 3. So hopefully you did enjoy this episode though. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!